Well, FBI Director Chris Wray reacting exclusively to Fox News as anti-Israeli protesters rage across this country.
We're constantly making sure that we've got the latest intelligence. We're particularly vigilant to the possibility that lone actors here in the United States could, in some way, out of inspiration, misguided inspiration that they draw from the conflict in the Middle East, conduct attacks.
Former FBI Special Agent Nicole Parker joins us now to react to this. Good morning to you, Nicole.
Good morning.
This is what, when you talk to law enforcement here in New York, this is what I'm hearing. Are we okay? Do you have any intel? What's happening behind the scenes? And they'll all say the only thing we really worry about right now is a lone actor, someone who is pro-Palestinian maybe, or either way, that could do something violent.
Right. So you're very familiar with foreign terrorist organizations that are operating overseas, and they are now influencing those in the United States that may be potentially using this as an opportunity to garner attention to their cause, to elevate who they are. There are individuals in our country right now that may want to express a grievance and use this as an excuse.
If there was a pro-Al-Qaeda protest right after 9/11, I think the FBI would be out there taking pictures. They'd be kind of melding in, putting on a headband and grabbing a piece of oak tag and pretending to be protesters. But it doesn't seem like we're that as worried about the pro-Hamas protesters as we were about the Al-Qaeda ISIS ones.
You know, I think that might be a fair assumption. I think that what you're more familiar with more recently are for instance, the January 6th protesters and those that have participated in on conservative actions and how the FBI has been looking very closely at certain individuals. I think right now is a time for the FBI to show that they do not just go after, quote, domestic terrorists, that they are not just looking at conservatives, that they are looking at true foreign terrorist organizations and those in the United States that may cause a threat.
You know, Nicole, it's such a good point because the rank and file agents, as you were, they want to do their job. They want to investigate. They don't want to go after moms and everything. But do you feel like that the FBI has the capability now to make that shift? Will Merrick Garland let them make that shift to the actual threat?
You know, as an agent, I left about a year ago, and I can tell you that the number one priority of the FBI and the Department of Justice, it was made very clear to us that it was January 6th and the breach of the Capitol, which they consider, domestic terrorists. You know, right now it is time. I don't know that many people were aware of what was going to happen on October 7th. Where was the intelligence leading to that? And I think that should be the top priority. I was a witness to the terrorist attacks on September 11th here in New York City, working in the financial district. And I can tell you that the FBI's number one priority is protecting the United States against an attack on our soil. And in light of what's happening with the Hamas incident and them attacking Israel and all of the hate in our country, there is so much misinformation, with what happened with the hospital incident and people that are saying, Israel attacked a hospital. And it's just misinformation, and it's drumming up a lot of hate. And we need to be extremely careful and vigilant.
And we have open borders.
They called the day of rage yesterday.
Yep.